everybody, it's Dandruff with the News Cartridge for Monday, May 8th, 2017. Welcome back from the weekend. I just want to give everyone a little reminder that 2 weeks from today is my birthday, and there won't be an episode that day. Today is going to be a great show, but unfortunately, it starts with a delay of the Walking Dead game by Overkill software that is currently being worked on. Now it's not set to release until the second half of 2018, making it quite the delay. NBA 2K18 has been announced today and will be coming to Xbox One, PS4, Switch, and PC. It's really nice to see Nintendo Switch on that list. In update news, Outlast 2 has gotten a patch that eases up on the game's overall difficulty. The developers say this is to provide a more appropriately balanced experience. Worms WMD has been updated, adding a new fort mode, and who doesn't love forts, especially when you can equip them with your choice of weaponry. Not only that, but there are bug fixes, and you can find the patch notes in a link down below. Astroneer has gotten updated to patch 158, and now Hydrazine has an additional purpose of beefing up the power of dynamite. Just stack a couple in a hole, light the dynamite, and watch the progress happen. Capcom has revealed that Ed will be the next character coming to Street Fighter V. Ed was first seen at the ending of Street Fighter IV and has phenomenal psychic powers. He has no exact debut date just yet, but will appear in the second beta, which takes place between May 11th and May 14th. Another great game getting an update is American Truck Simulator, which will add the option to pull dual trailers, also known as doubles. It's coming in a free update that releases this summer, and let me know if you're excited for the New Mexico DLC that's also coming soon in the comment section down below. Moving on to a pair of rumors, the first one being about this year's Assassin's Creed, which I expect we will hear a lot about at E3 this year. Rumor has it the game is set in ancient Egypt, and once again will have both male and female protagonists, and there was even mention of naval battles. And our second rumor is for another Ubisoft game, as there are talks that the next Far Cry game will take place in the American Old West. Do you think Far Cry will satisfy gamers' craving for a Wild West game, or do you think Red Dead Redemption 2 is the one people want to play? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Starting on Friday, May 12th is the open beta for Quake Champions, and it will last all the way until Sunday, May 21st. If you want to sign up, there's a link for that down below. Up next, we have some information from Phil Spencer himself, indicating that the Scorpio launch is still going strong and running smooth. I guess no news is good news, and I really do hope that everything goes smoothly when the Scorpio launches later this year. Friday's episode was about Blizzard displaying loot box odds for Overwatch in China, but now that is not the only game that they've had to comply with. Odds for Hearthstone packs are now revealed and are somewhat similar to Overwatch's. Everyone is guaranteed at least one rare card per pack, epic cards come once every 5 packs, and legendary cards appear once every 20 packs. Moving on from there, I am still keeping a close eye on Prey now that gamers have spent the weekend with it, and problems are working their way out of the woodwork. Many gamers are having problems in a specific area called the reactor room, where computers that have met the recommended specs drop to below 15 frames per second. And Steam reviews seem to be all over the place, with some users giving rave reviews and others saying that they've lost all of their progression due to a save file bug. If you're playing Prey, then please let me know about your experiences with performance in the comment section down below, even if you're playing on console. Speaking of Prey, over the weekend, Bethesda had made some official statements in regard to the trademark dispute with the developer of Prey for the Gods. Essentially what was said is they were forced to because they feared losing their own trademark, as per what can happen if you don't actively defend it. My only problem with that though is both trademarks were granted by the US Department of Commerce. So initially, the government doesn't think that they would interfere with each other, but Bethesda does. I want to try an experiment. If there's a game developer or coder out there, could you please make a game called Cyberpunk in the Valley of Silicon, and let's see what happens. CD Projekt Red currently owns a trademark on the word cyberpunk, so if they don't feel threatened, then I have less of a fucking clue about what Bethesda is talking about. And finally, in the theme of calling out bullshit where I see it, a witch hunt took place on Reddit over the weekend involving a YouTuber and streamer who goes by OhNickel. This all started when OhNickel offered to do a giveaway on his YouTube channel for a $50 Steam card back in March. A winner was chosen by the name of Vitaliches. They received the code and then tweeted their appreciation by showing 2 games they had purchased. And that is where this story should have ended. Sometime late Saturday night or very early Sunday morning, a post was made to Reddit indicating that OhNickel had not fulfilled his end of the deal, and Vitaliches was still waiting for the code. And that's when this started snowballing out of control. People were sending death threats, and worst of all, he made himself look guilty by not responding to any comments. He could have stopped this all by just trying to explain himself, but he didn't have the common courtesy to do so. Because he was asleep. All of this took place within about a 6-hour time frame. Once OhNickel was able to post his side of the story on Reddit, where all of this originated, both posts, the one claiming that Nickel had not delivered, and Nickel's own post defending himself, were deleted because they were directly conflicting with each other. The imposter's last comment, and the one that probably did him in, stated he did not use Steam anymore, but someone looked into Vitalich's Steam profile and saw it was clearly very active. It was only then that someone reached out to Vitalich's, and they responded that they did not start the original Reddit thread, they did receive the Steam code, and the jig was up. Whomever it was that created the Reddit account under Vitalich's name, which is still there by the way, Reddit has not deleted or banned the account as of yet, as of the writing of this, but apparently it was done for Reddit karma, which is literally stupid useless internet points, and to prey on other people's kindness to try to get whatever they can in sympathy donations. Someone posted a conversation where the faker had asked someone to donate to their PayPal instead of getting a Steam card because they wanted to purchase Overwatch instead, which isn't available on Steam. All of this could have been avoided if someone did some sort of research and didn't act so quickly. There's plenty more, but 2 lessons to be learned from this are to question everything and always do your research. And unless you have proof of a claim, do not take that claim as fact. And even once you do have proof, look for more until you have a concrete understanding of what's going on. And the second one is, if you do giveaways like this on your own channel, make sure the winner makes some sort of public statement that they won. Then screenshot it and save it for archival purposes. Having someone create a Twitter account to receive and retweet about a prize is a perfectly reasonable stipulation. Let's all go send Nickel some love. There's a link to his channel in the description down below. The way that I want to end this is to say that I don't ask you, my viewers, for much other than to watch my show, but I will ask you for this one thing. Please be reasonable. Ask questions, have your doubts, be enthusiastic and encouraging, but always ask yourself, is what being presented here genuine and true, and can I verify that? And don't threaten anybody. Go ahead and denounce people once you have all your facts in order, if that's your prerogative, but threats are never necessary. Thankfully, this story does have a happy ending, but it's a story that should have never happened. These games are definitely happening. It's tomorrow's game releases. For PC, NBA Playgrounds, The Edgelands, Strafe, Birthday's the Beginning, Bounty Killer, Solitaire Club, Goaltender VR, and Crimson Earth. For PlayStation 4, Birthday's the Beginning, Human Fall Flat, Butcher, NBA Playgrounds, and Strafe. For Nintendo Switch, NBA Playgrounds. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you tomorrow. And do Transformers buy life insurance or car insurance? Neither. They live in America. Okay, so one thing to note is from the game releases, there's a game called Bounty Killer. Now, I mean, I'm not a bounty hunter myself, but in to collect a bounty, that person has to come back alive generally, most of the time. I understand that dead or alive bounties do exist, but I think those are just an excuse for people to kill each other. So, but like really, if you're going out to hunt bounties, you're not gonna want to kill your bounty. You're gonna want to bring him back alive. So, what's that all about? What's that Bounty Killer game all about? I don't know. Birthdays the Beginning looks amazing to me. I'm definitely picking that up tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get to play that tomorrow when it releases. I'll be streaming that if I do pick that up. So yeah, this whole thing on the on OhNickel. Apparently this may have been perpetrated from somebody, and there's nothing alleging to it. There's nothing that connects it to it. People suspect that this may be another guy who had claimed that a child had spent $8,000 on Overwatch loot boxes, as another like sympathy ploy of like, oh my god, my kid spent $8,000, Christmas is ruined, and everybody's like, oh, Christmas is ruined, here's your thing, or some type of, sorry, I hit the mic, like some type of holiday is ruined, like, oh, we'll never be able to afford rent now, and everybody's like, oh, here's rent, we'll give you rent money because we understand your kids really, and here, you sometimes even people end up making more than what they were asking for from stuff like that. I know in this case, the person was at least offered $50 in Steam, as a Steam wallet thing. I don't know if that actually went through. The account that was impersonating is inactive. There's no posting on it anymore. I'm pretty sure, like I said, the jig is up. They posted that they don't really use Steam anymore. that's when it got to the point where that person was like, they were caught in an outright lie, so they just stopped doing what they were doing. What's really, really weird is that on the original post that got removed from the Overwatch subreddit, there's a ton of people that are like, oh, I love me some YouTube beef. I love all that. Let's roast him good. It's like, no, let's ask him first. Did this happen, man? You know, like, hey, OhNickel, what's up? He was asleep. He was asleep while all this happened. He woke up and his Twitter was blowing up. Everything was blowing up on him. People were leaving, sending him sending him messages and everything. He's like, whoa, whoa, whoa! I sent this thing. And I couldn't even imagine. Like, I mean, nobody's gonna believe him. Nobody's, I mean, thankfully he had proof. If he didn't have proof, I'd hate to be that guy right now. His career could be over. His whole YouTube career could be over because somebody lied and got away with it. I don't know. We're not doing that long of an end card, mainly because my camera's running out of takes. It can only do 10 minutes at a time, and we started out the end card at like 5 minutes to go. So shorter end card today, shorter like 5 minutes. Hope episode was good today. Please don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoy. By the way, I do have a minute left, so I'm going to talk about this. I am never, ever going to ask for likes or subscriptions or anything before the episode is over. Like, I mean, the episode's done now. It's not completely done. But, like, before I do any content, I am never going to ask for likes, subscribes, and nothing. I think it's very unprofessional of YouTubers to do that. Watch the damn video, then like it. Please, anybody out there. Don't just, I mean, I understand. I get a bunch of likes from people who like my show and like me. Yeah, thank you. But if there's something you don't like about the show, change your mind, please. That doesn't have to be set in stone. Social media links are over here. They're in the top of the description, down below. Click on them if you want to go visit me on social media. I tweet a lot. I tweet kind of a lot sometimes. I'm tweeting. I tweet. I check the Twitters. Facebook is not really that active, but Twitch is active every now and then. Click over here to subscribe to my channel, and click over here to watch Friday's episode where we talk about Overwatch's loot box odds because it was just released in China and they have to legally display the odds now. Yay! Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow.